And now for a waste issue a little closer to home. Have you ever noticed those multicoloured bits of plastic, vapes that often gather on the curbside? Well, Laura Young from Dundee has. She goes by the name of the Vape Crusader, or Less Waste Laura.
My name is Laura Young and I'm campaigning to get single-use disposable vapes banned in the UK. This industry started with reusable models which could be refilled with solutions and recharged when people needed to top them up. Now, single-use disposable models have surged onto the market, with over 1.3 million being sold every single week. These devices contain many different materials, including a lithium-ion battery. This means that over 1.3 million of these devices, including the battery, are being thrown away because they are branded as disposable every single week, with the majority of them going into landfill and general waste. I often go on walks to see how many I can find, and commonly I find about one every single minute. Where I live in Dundee, I went on an hour's walk and found 55 in that time. This is the latest collection that I have and I need to go and recycle it. One of the problems with recycling these is that it is not available curbside. I have to take it to my local recycling centre, which is over 3 miles away, and you need to actually book an appointment, a slot, and you need to go in a car. That is me just leaving the recycling centre after disposing of the vapes. One interesting point is that I double checked with the staff at the centre about where I should be putting these. They had never actually been asked where these should go before. No one had brought them in and asked them if they are to be recycled or if they are to go into general waste. They are now actually going to go and ask their company exactly how these are supposed to be disposed of, just to double check and make sure. But it's interesting to know that our waste industry is not 100% sure of where these items are supposed to be disposed of, how these are supposed to be recycled. And when we have 1.3 million being used every single week in the UK, you can see that this could become a big problem very quickly. It's great to see the progress that the Scottish Government is making.
We'll ask stakeholders with the relevant expertise to examine the evidence and assess what action the Scottish Government and other partners should take, and that will include consideration of a potential ban.
I hope that they see that banning is the clear way to move forward alongside greater regulation, and I hope this influences the UK Government to do more.
And Laura sent us a question which we put to Environment Secretary Therese Coffey. She asked, the Scottish Government is urgently considering a ban on disposable single-use vapes. Would you support a ban on these products too?
I wasn't aware the Scottish Government were considering that. I know that health professionals consider moving to vaping as a good way to try and reduce smoking, but that any particular aspect of banning is not under consideration.